Good morning, everybody. So, in 2014, 7 Days Magazine conducted a research and they released an article saying that 712 people were killed in car accidents. So that's like 712 families scarred forever, 712 friends lost, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. So it's a huge deal. Now, I've done my research about the topic that car accidents happen in the UAE, and today I'm going to attempt to persuade you that offering driving classes to young teens between 16 and 17 before they get their license is actually beneficial for both them and everyone around them. In this speech, I will highlight the problem that the UAE has, which is like a lot of car accidents. Then I'll tell you about a solution that I think is going to be okay. And then I'll tell you about a plan to implement such a solution. To begin the analysis, let me start by highlighting the problem. Now, here in UAE, we have a lot of car accidents, and I'm sure all of us can relate to this. We have them here in uni. We actually lost a couple of professors because of it. And we see cars toppling over the roundabout, the main roundabout. And there was a car that burned a few weeks ago. Caught on fire, if you saw that one. So it's a huge problem. So let me ask you a question. What do you think a solution to this problem is? Any suggestions, solutions for this?
Free surveillance.
Improving the driving system.
Okay, that's one.
Yeah, increasing the license.
No ATMs.
The age of the license.
No idea.
No what?
ATMs. So in Russian class.
Requiring someone to sit with you in the car
At all times.
before age of 18.
Okay, that's a good one. All right, so I have a solution, and before that, let me tell you about what the causes might be that some people get into car accidents. So basically, the first one is sort of skills and fear of the road. And then the second type of accidents are the choices. Basically, you choose to talk to your friend instead of pay attention to the road. You choose to answer the phone instead of paying attention to the road. So the one that can be solved is the skills one, or the basically eliminating fear while driving. So I believe the solution is to start teaching people how to drive from a young age, and that can be in two phases. In fact, there was a research done by Philip Perez, in 2014. He's a professor in the School of Psychology and Counseling in Queensland University in Australia. He conducted a research between his students, and he found out that most causes for like accidents and stuff is because they lack the skill, basically. So there are two phases for solving this problem. The first one is teaching them how to drive early and testing them in sudden conditions, basically. Now, there's a problem with that, is that not everyone will agree to this, because, for example, the parents might completely disagree to letting their children drive early. But there is hope with that, because there was a research done in New Zealand in 2009 by the New Zealand Medical Association, and 51% of the parents agreed that they will let their children go into a car. So there's hope, basically, for persuading the parents. There's another problem, which is that young drivers tend to be more speedy. Like, they like speed. They like to drive really fast and experiment and do drifting and skidding and stuff like that. But we can solve that problem, because a skilled fast driver is better than a fast driver who doesn't know how to drive. And there is a plan for so now that you know about the problem, the solution, I'll let you know about the plan. So the first it has 2 phases. The first one is basic training, like the one we do right now, theory testing, and taking multiple classes, minimum 30, and stuff like that. That's the basic learning that we get right now. The phase 2 is basically testing in sudden conditions. For example, there's the UK driving test, and that is found in the UK driving test website. They have a website for that. What they do is that they put someone with you in the car, okay, and they let them scream or do something sudden, so they know how you react. So if you stay calm, you pass the test. If you don't stay calm, go off-road and hit something, then you fail the test. And they keep doing that until someone passes. And then you get the license. So that would be phase 2. Now, of course, the number of accidents has actually been decreasing between 2011 and 2013. Gulf News conducted a research, and they found that it decreased by 23%. But if we do the calculations, 712 people from the ones I mentioned in the introduction, that's only 163 people saved. And then we have 549 people left who are still dying. So we need to find the solution, and the solution, we can cut the problem at its roots, which is solving it by teaching people how to drive better. And that's it. Thank you very much. Questions?
So what is your solution?
Is to teach them early. Start
So what is early?
as 16 to 17 years old.
Okay, and how do we do that? How do we train them when they're this young?
Well, we take them on the road. We teach them how to be comfortable in the car and how to react to sudden actions.
Stimuli, probably. So what would be, do you think, counter arguments to what you're saying?
The parents will not agree, and it could be costly. And
So would it be run by the government?
yes,
The government would force all kids?
not forcing, but it should be an option.
Okay. But from the research you've done, did you notice that the highest rate of accidents is actually from
Young people.
young people? So how do we manage that?
Well, it's better to teach them early because it's better to have a trained driver than a non-trained driver, even if they're young. They like speed, but still, the trained speedy driver is better than a sucky speedy driver.
Okay. I agree with you, but I don't see what the difference would be between having them. So can they get their license at
No.
15?
No.
They can't. That's not what you're suggesting. You're just suggesting they
Training,
need
alright.
to take courses. So if they want to get their license by 18, we should force them to take classes
16.
at 16, which is kind of what they do in the US
Yes.
with driver's ed.
Yeah. In school, basically.
Okay, all right. Other questions? Thank you.